Okay, so today we're going to be making our scarecrows for our crop field background. We'll be beginning with a white piece of paper and a pencil. I'm going to walk you through the steps so as needed we can pause this video so that you guys can do these steps. First, you're going to make a U shape in the middle of your paper. Then make a line across and then curve a line around for the brim of the hat. Next, the top of the hat is just kind of a real smooth looking M on top. Create some buttons for eyes, and then a triangle nose, and some hair, and a curvy mouth. As you can see, I'm adding this in by putting in some stitches, and if you make that mouth a little crooked, that'll give it more of a scarecrow feel. Next, I'm going to draw a line across the paper, all the way across, add 2 lines for the pole for the neck, draw a line for the underneath of the sleeves and straight down to show the sides of the shirt. A triangle for the handkerchief, and then a pocket. That pocket is just basically a U shape with a line across and then some stitches around the edges, and then you can add some straw looking like it's coming out of the top. Patches can be added as well. Those can be shapes like rectangles or squares. They don't have to be perfect, and just adding these stitches will make it look more like a scarecrow. Lastly, we're going to outline the whole thing with a Sharpie. Then, picking only 3 colors of crayons, the hat's band, the straw hair, the patches, the handkerchief patches or squares, and the pocket. That's it. Not the shirt, not the face, not the hat, and not the features. Leave those all blank because you'll be using watercolor on those later. Next, we'll be looking at the background. Here you can see I outlined the crop lines with a black crayon. That way when we do the watercolor, it will resist and will show up nice and dark. So taking black crayon, outline those, and then now you may go in and color in your crop fields. Choose at least 2 colors to make those fields a different tones. As you can see, I did orange and yellow, and then I colored the close-up field, or in the foreground, green. Next, we're going to watercolor our scarecrow. Be careful. Remember, 2 wet areas next to each other will bleed. So kind of jump around as you're doing this. And as you can see, my scarecrow finished up looks quite nice. The last step to this is carefully cutting out your scarecrow and then gluing him onto your background. As you can see in my example, I added in some little black birds that I drew in the sky. I also used the black crayon to draw on the wheat. Be careful when you do this though. You might want to color the yellow part first and then outline it with the black crayon. That way it won't smear on you. And that's it. You've finished your scarecrow.